I'm protesting Donald Trump.
Okay. Why do you dislike Donald Trump?
He's racist, sexist, homophobic, go down the list. Xenophobic. He's embodying kind of just every horrible aspect of this country's very dark history. I consider myself a very patriotic person.
He's against you. Why will you support a racist? He's going to send you back to Africa. That's what he said. He said send Mexicans back to Mexico.
Oh yeah. Hey, that sounds classic. Real classic.
You incestual piece of shit. You incestual piece of shit.
It's racist.
Yeah, it's
What is he saying? You are a disgrace to America for being a young black man supporting a racist.
Thank you. Yeah, that is awesome. Adults to give death threats. It's pretty crazy, right?
You've had death threats?
Absolutely.
How many?
Probably, I can say, I'm thinking about 7 or 8.
We deserve to be punished for things that ancestors did. So it sucks.
So why do you want to make America Mexico again? It's what? How is it anti? Yeah, how? No, he said that the criminals were coming over, which is a fact.
Is it?
I mean, some have come over, yes. I mean, if it's not our fault if you take it the wrong way, if you think that you're a criminal, he said that some are coming over that are criminal.
Well, as a politician, you obviously don't stereotype a whole community of people, a whole demographic of people as a certain way. You should know that clearly affects the way those people are viewed, and that affects those people personally.
Okay, well, I feel affected when the government comes out and says that I should be demonized because one guy went in with a gun and killed a whole bunch of people. So why should I be put into that category? Why should I be looked at as a bad person because I like guns?
Are you? Does media do that to you as a white male?
Of course. Oh, I'm the white man thing?
Oh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah. Got good eyes.
Thanks.
So why are you guys out here today?
Why are we out here? Because we don't support Donald Trump or his racist rhetoric, and we don't want that in our country.
Have you ever talked to him before or met him? Or did you just watch that on MSNBC and hear that?
I've seen the way he speaks. I've seen his interviews. I think that reflects the way he thinks of, his policy.
So what do you think about his temporary ban on Muslims?
Temporary ban on Muslims? I think it's very reminiscent of Hitler's policy towards Jews back in the day.
How many Jews has Trump killed?
0.
So why is he compared to Hitler then?
How many Jews did Hitler kill before that rhetoric? Yeah.
But you're already demonizing him and he's done nothing. You don't want to be demonized for something you didn't do. You said you're not a criminal. So why would you do that to him?
Because I haven't personally attacked or gone after a certain group of people.
So neither is he.
I believe that he has through his policy.
Temporary ban on Muslims?
Has that happened yet? Is that happening?
He's proposing it. It's in his policy.
Yeah, but that's the good thing about the U.S. government. They have to go through Congress and all that. Do you think those people are going to let it happen? I mean, let's be realistic here.
So should we just waste our time while this goes filibustering through Congress? If he comes into power?
How would the face of America be if Donald Trump is proposing we have temporary bans on Congress? That's such a bad face, even if it would be stopped in Congress. Do you understand that?
Oh, I understand, but I'm saying, but it's just like Bernie Sanders is a socialist. Like, if he were to, it's whatever you want to call it, but regardless.
But that's ignorance. No, you don't know what, you're just comparing it to socialism, but democratic socialism is different.
It's a myth.
It's a myth. Every race is susceptible to being rich or poor. It's a myth.
That's a myth. So there's been
White people have not.
if you want to talk, you're gonna get paid. Yep.
White privilege is a racist concept. It is racist to assume assume that white people have privilege over everybody else.
If you judge somebody by the color of their skin, you're a racist.
I think that's what
That's what
the history.
like white privilege is kind of racist towards whites, if you ask me. I mean,
You can't be racist towards whites when they're the ones that have been in privilege.
Degree. I know people who are union workers, electricians, blue-collar workers. They started from the bottom. They just saved their money. You work for IBEW, electrician. You don't need any college degree. They pay you for a 5-year apprenticeship program. They pay you $90,000 a year. See you, buddy. $150,000 a year. 10 years later, if you're really dedicated at saving your money, you could absolutely make $1 million.
Holy shit.
Why don't you like Donald Trump? A legitimate reason.
So, Donald Trump
Okay.
is racist.
What kind of shit is that?
How? Name one example.
He wants to deport people.
They're here illegally. They're not
Even
here.
here to build a better
life for us, for jobs, for better.
Wait. Hold on. Time out.
I could rob a store to make a better life for myself. Does that mean it's okay?
Throttle back. We're going to be adults, right?
I am. That's why I'm.
He made
am I
fun of
calm?
Muslims in which
Am I
way?
calm? Why are you raising your voice?
Give me an example. In a racist, how?
In a racist way.
How? Give me an example. Besides the words, he wants to ban Muslims till we can find out how to vet them, so we know who
Not all
they are.
Muslims.
I agree.
Not all Muslims are bad. Hispanics are bad. I want to know why. Like why he thinks it's okay to ban Muslims. He thinks all Muslims are terrorists. Excuse me, I'm talking. Excuse me, I'm talking.
Go ahead.
Please don't interrupt me. Thank you.
What the literal fuck, man? Oh my god. Yo, dude, this shit was too fucking stupid, man. Oh my god. Bruh. Literally like the most unexpected fucking shit. Like, you know, these motherfuckers are good at finding ways of doing shit that you did not know, or like in ways that you didn't see the bullshit going down. I didn't see that shit going down. Did not ever see it ever happening that way, man. But the ending was on fleek, though. That shit was too fucking stupid.
He's received a small loan of $1 million, and he's saying that's like $1. That's not okay.
People get it for free.
So what are you?
Tell me
Why you don't like Donald Trump? Because I'm Hispanic. So I want to hear what your reasoning is, and I want to know if you've actually done research or if you just looked at Facebook or watched a clip on CNN. So I want you to tell.
I'm not that dumb. I'm not like
So
the other
why?
of my youth.
What?
I'm not.
So what about
Can I tell you
exactly
the whole
do you
breakdown
dislike?
of
I want to hear it.
race,
As a
ethnicity,
Hispanic, because you're not going to be able to talk to me like you talk to a white person.
How would
Because
you
I'm
like
Hispanic.
Oh, I'm aware.
So let me see
I'm
what you
aware.
say.
I don't like the way he's treating other races. Like you
How
can.
has he mistreated us?
I pull out of bed.
If you let me finish, I would explain. Thank you.
What do you got?
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Can you look at me while I'm talking to you?
Man, shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
When did he do that?
Do you watch the news?
Do you watch the news?
You out here just running your mouth. You just running your mouth.
I asked you a question.
You're not talking. You're not talking to me.
Listen, show me.
You're not talking to me.
Freedom of
You're
speech.
not talking to me.
Obviously, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm not wrong. It's out there.
right.
It's out there.
Freedom of speech is hitting people in
Are
the
you
face
crazy?
once. That's once. No, it's not once. I've seen
This shit happens at every rally he has. His rallies are violent.
Violent.
You know they
I've seen it
violent.
multiple times.
It's everywhere. Y'all do. Y'all do. Whatever. Baby, look here. Take your sugar fairy ass on somewhere, dog.
That's why there are. Yes, that's the foundation of capitalism. That's why there's factories overseas.
Control. You want to blame capitalism, but you support Bernie Sanders when, if you look at a case study of socialism, millions of people get murdered in the streets. Look at Mao Zedong. Look at V.I. Lenin. There's your case study of socialism.
Capitalists.
No, my friend. Look up communism. Look up socialism. Those are the leaders that you will find. You don't know your history.
I have done my research.
even started.
What are we doing about ISIS?
ISIS is not first of all as what we all do to each other in America. Yes, look at all the fucking.
So then you didn't support the Iraqi war?
No, I didn't support.
Neither did Donald Trump.
I don't have time for that. I don't have patience for that. I'm not cool with it, and I'm saying something about it. So that's my spiel.
Can you give people some specific examples of, you know, people who say, people on the other side, people who like Trump, who are like, he's not racist, he's not sexist. You know, could you give them some examples of, to prove your point?
Of stuff Trump has said?
Stuff he said, stuff he's done, anything.
The least of it that I could think of is what was the tweet with him with the taco bowl picture saying, I love the Hispanics or something like that, which is an incredibly insensitive thing to say and just completely tone deaf. The things he said about building a border wall, and making Mexico pay for it. His stance on it's not about following the law. His stance on illegal immigration, it's about keeping non-white people out of America, as far as I can tell from the rhetoric that he's using. I honestly don't listen that much to what Donald Trump says, and frankly, I just don't want to hear it half the time. But from what I do hear on the news and online, and from people who do, you know, follow what he says, I'm not cool with it. I'm not happy with it.
Who do you support?
I personally support Bernie Sanders, but I will vote for whoever's the Democratic nominee. I'm not.
So if Hillary gets it, you'll vote for Hillary?
I would rather she didn't. I have my personal. I have my own reasons to dislike Hillary Clinton, but I'll take her over Trump. I'll take I'll take someone we know over someone who's clearly, frankly, evil.
I was at the protest, the Trump rally protest in California, where we saw, you know, spray painting the signs of the city, beating people up. What would you say to people who you know, they see those videos and they go, well, people say Trump supporters are violent. What about Bernie supporters? They seem pretty violent in those, you know, certain instances.
I mean, a lot of it is like social media today, and a lot of mass media today. It's very personalized in a way. You can pick and choose what sources you get your information from. So if you're a Bernie Sanders supporter, you can pick and choose the information that, you know, supports him. If you're a Donald Trump supporter, you can pick and choose the information that supports him. Same with Hillary. All I'm going to say is that I don't have a clear idea of what's going on as far as the violence with Bernie Sanders supporters and Trump supporters. The Trump supporters violence I have seen on news. I've seen footage of it, so I believe it's a real thing. The Bernie Sanders supporters violence, I haven't seen any footage from what I've experienced with Bernie Sanders supporters. I haven't seen any of that kind of violence, anything even resembling kind of any kind of hateful rhetoric.
Didn't think
Let's
so.
bring it back to black people being killed by police.
Okay.
What has Trump said about that?
What about white people being killed by police?
Fuck off! White people.
That's not racist, though.
No.
Fuck off if a white guy's killed by a policeman. Only a black life matters.
We already know that white people, that's not a fucking issue compared to the black people that are gunned down every single day by police.
Gunned down every single day by police.
Yes.
You don't think that's built up by the mainstream media at all?
It's built up by
bodies, bro.
Does Trump not remind you of that?
No, explain to me how Trump is like Hitler.
Mass deportation.
The list would be shorter if we
Mass deportation. So obeying the law. Donald Trump wants to obey the laws on immigration. Donald Trump wants
This
to
country was founded on immigration.
illegal immigrants. People who came here legally.
Where does it start? Because we're all
Where do you draw the line?
This guy's back.
Donald Trump, you better believe I'm back, because I'm a real one. You can't get it no real than me. And if you gonna have the audacity to sit up here and say you believe in Donald Trump in 2016, you are a flat-out racist. The good old white days are over with. The good old white days are over with. Ain't no more of them days, bro. It's over.
That's not
the good
racist.
old, no,
I'm
that's
racist, though. I'm racist. That's not racist. I'm racist.
That's telling the
You've
truth.
never experienced
That's
oppression
telling
in
the
your
truth.
entire fucking life. Neither have I.
know me.
You're fucking a white male.
So?
You're a white man.
White people don't know what it's like to be poor. That's right.
Bullshit.
That's what Bernie Sanders
Bullshit.
said.
Holy shit.